Hey folks, Ron here with Gamer the Blathering. So it is day 12 of RPG a Day, and today we're going to talk about wildest character concept. So this is going back before I met my wife, so more than 20 years. But I used to work at a game store chain called the Gamekeeper. And several people that came in and out of that store. We had two stores in Colorado, and I worked at a temporary store in the Westminster Mall in Colorado, which no longer exists. And we had a huge back room because these temporary spaces you can't really control square footage. So we would play on the floor of that back room after hours. And the game that we were playing at the time was a vampire game, and it was Vampire the Masquerade, and I want to say this was 1990, late 1995, early 1996, because it was around the Christmas holiday season. And I was playing a Malkavian character who thought that he had a multiple personality disorder, and all of his personalities were delusions, and they were all different popular television characters. And based on going from scene to scene, I would play a different popular television character, and it was insane. And that's no pun intended, but I was playing an insane vampire, and it was insane to play. I had a lot of fun with it. A couple of the ones that I remember that I played, I did the Adam West Batman, where I just talked like this, chum. And, I made these crazy comparisons, we could get staked. And I'd be like, or worst. Or worse, chum. That kind of junk. And a lot of fun with it. And I would also do Captain Kirk. And I used to fancy myself as being able to do William Shatner, and really it's all about ignoring punctuation when you do William Shatner, so I'd be like, Captain's log, stardate, that kind of junk. And and I would basically do, whenever I played Kirk, I would almost always be doing the running commentary of the captain's log as things were happening. So I wasn't directly interacting with the other players, but I was doing this captain's log as it was occurring. So insane character concept, and a heck of a lot of work coming up with a new character every time we changed a scene. So I did go back and forth to a couple. I decided there was a limit to the number of personalities that he had, but it was insane fun, and pun intended that time, and it was a good time. Anyway, that's it for day 12 of RPG a Day. I will be back with day 13, and considering what time it is on my clock here as I record this, it is very possible that day 13 I will be wearing the same shirt again. Until then, do good, avoid evil, and play more games.